Hello, Mariners and boaters. An update for you. Matt Noyes from 1 Degree Outside Weather Network. Look, yesterday I had asked for your feedback on whether a marine product would work for you or not. Many of you said it would and that this does the job. Others of you, though, probably almost half of you, and this is a lot, said, look, I need such detailed information. I don't think you could give that to me on a generalized map. Now's as good a time as any, and particularly to our marine community, to let you know there is a second prong to what we're putting together at 1 Degree Outside. So one is the Weather Network, which are these videos. The other one is a data offering. You may know that I spearheaded and led the build of NBC's computer forecast system going out to 10 days for multiple different weather parameters, right? That's their intellectual property. I built it for them. I left it with them. I'm so proud to have done that. I hope that it serves them well for a long time to come. But now the technology has changed, right? That build began 10 years ago. We've got AI, we've got a whole new round of processing that can be done and new ways to do it to really increase the detail and the accuracy for New England specifically. So we've been working on that. It is a multi-month build. We do have some prototypes that we've already been running, and the initial results are really, really good with it. So to those of you that say, I need something really, really super detailed, we have an answer for you. It's coming, but as you can imagine, it just takes a really long time to build it because you want to quality control it and you want to make sure that you've made any corrections with errors that need to be done, right? So there's a lot going on with that, but a little bit of a sneak peek as to the second part of what we've been working on behind the scenes besides the videos that you get. For now, let's dive in and show you exactly what's going on here in the setup. Coastal marine forecast getting into Saturday. High pressure over the Gulf of Maine. I don't think there's a lot of fog around Saturday. There will be a lot of clouds will be around. No real rain, although there may be some spitting raindrops when you get along the eastern coast of Massachusetts from time to time. Most of it is out by Nova Scotia. South waters, we are going to find enough wind that you get a pretty decent chop going. You can see that chop generally on the order of only 1 to 2 feet near Block Island, but once you start making your way over the sounds, you're 2 to 3 feet. It's probably 2 to 3 feet when you get off the national seashore for that matter as well. Notice that wind going like 10 to 15 knots steady. So it's mostly wind waves. It's mostly chop that's going. And that's why your period is not all that great. The wind is coming in out of the east for the most part during the course of the day on Saturday, maybe east-northeast when you come around Cape Ann. Notice your wind is steady here. It's not tremendous, but it certainly is a steady clip. And then along the coast of Maine, the wind is a little bit less. And as a result, the seas are a little bit less. Again, a lot of this is not much swell that's around. Most of it is wind generated. As we head into the day on Sunday, one thing I'm watching is with high pressure going over Nova Scotia, the wind comes out of the east. It's what you call a long fetch. There's a long time that the wind spends across the ocean. There are signals that we'll be getting a fog bank developing on Sunday that will start in the morning south of Nova Scotia, but then drift west so that by Sunday midday, this is from the NAM 3-kilometer model, which is not a great model, but at the same time, I think it is doing a good job of picking up on that fog bank. Here's the outer Cape and the national seashore, and at midday, it's pretty far offshore, but it's worth noting it's going to be migrating westward over the course of the day on Sunday, and this imagery is courtesy of Media Blue, which does a nice job kind of plotting that out for us. In terms of what we expect to come after that, look, bottom line is Sunday afternoon showers come in. So if you don't want to get wet, Saturday's the better day to be out of the water. Monday, the showers go out over the waters and actually gets warm over the land. We go into the 70s, but here comes a cold front. Notice there's not a ton of wind out ahead of the front. There won't be a ton of wind out behind it either. So as we head into Tuesday, actually winds are pretty quiet and seas for the most part are pretty quiet as well as the trough extends from Yarmouth, Nova Scotia down to about Cape Cod or so. So that's a look at the coastal waters over the coming days, getting you through the upcoming weekend. Again, if you don't want to get wet, Saturday's your day. You're just going to have more of a breeze, and that means there's going to be some wind waves and chop that'll be out there. That's how it looks for now. We'll see you again with an update on Sunday evening as we'll look out to the beginning of next week. Thanks for checking in right here at 1 Degree Outside.